it's a small problem that needs to be addressed. So at some point, when we go over not only spells, but a spell that allows you to control something, then we'll have to figure out, okay, well, what are the parameters?
You could, in theory, you could make it so that it's based on just like any other skill, and if you put more points in it, you're able to control higher level things. Have someone who wants to create a character who just wants to be able to control these more interesting, higher level demon mobs, let them be able to do that. And I think that'd be okay. They'd be sacrificing so much else to do that.
That's true. I mean, it definitely opens opens up customization, so that's pretty good. So I think, I don't know, it'd be interesting to see. My hope is that it wouldn't be too game changing, but if it helped, if it made it better.
Yeah, I mean, it probably would make it better, to be honest. But I like to be able to do weird stuff like that. I love customization of characters. You know me, that was whenever I pretty much quit World of Warcraft. Whenever they made everything super cookie cutter, I just couldn't stand it anymore. They more or less did away with the talent trees.
Right. Yeah. So I think the goal would be to examine the original, kind of see how it worked, I guess, and then I'm pretty sure that the majority of demons, only summoned their pets with their pet list, and that was pretty much it. So
absolutely, I was one of the rare ones that would go get all those hellhounds and pack them in my little hidey hole.
Is that what you call it?
That is what I call it. I showed you that, didn't I? That tunnel in the Tamian sewers. I think I did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And it was, every room was completely packed with hellhounds, and I used all those rooms. I would drop all the extra gear that I had, like the invasion gear and all that stuff, and I would drop little coins in each of the rooms so that the hellhounds would pick it all up, so they could never pick up my gear. And I would constantly do that. Again, I did weird things, but it was a pretty good security system.
Yeah, that's using it to your advantage for sure. I think it's pretty creative.
What's really bad, or not bad, but is you actually had to build ramps to go there, because the only hellhounds that were easily accessible, at least the ones I knew of, were in Valley of the Giants, and there were a lot of climbs, so you had to actually make ramps at each point that there was a climb. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to get them down.
True.
No, it's not.
False.
Yes, it is.
Maybe?
I don't know.
What are you, an 8-ball?
Sources say maybe. Wait, all signs point to yes. There you go.
Nice. Ask again later.
I think we all had one of those as a kid.
Absolutely.
You had to have that and the Rubik's Cube.
I still have one. And I still can't figure it out.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure you did. But you still have one?
Well, I mean, my wife has one, and we've had it for a long time. And I was playing with it yesterday, and then, I'm like, I understand the concept, I understand what I'm trying to do, but I don't understand how to manipulate it to how I want it to be, to work. So, no, I haven't figured out the Rubik's Cube.
All you got to do is you get your hair dryer, right? And you heat up those stickers, and they peel right off, and you can put them all on.
Nice. Welcome to Devil Itch's Life Hacks. Are you 32 years old and still can't figure out the Rubik's Cube?
Well, here you go. How to solve the Rubik's Cube. That would make actually a good video.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Nice. How to solve the Rubik's Cube.
That concludes episode 1 of Devil Itch's Life Hacks. Tune in next time where something really funny happens.
Up next, we teach you how to steal cable. Oh no, Gagunga Gap got in echoes. Yeah, it's really slow tonight. At least it was a little bit ago. It looks like it kind of got faster though.
You look slower.
Here's a decent, maybe an improvement. You know, whenever you went to climb or jump, if you're in a group, you'd have to lose group first. I wonder if we should make it so it automatically disbands when you climb or jump.
It's a good question.
I know that was always a very annoying factor for me. Is
Yeah.
these things are swimming too.
I think that occurred because there was only one function for following, and it was used for everything. So, like, if you were dragging somebody, it made sense. But, you know, so they just did decide to make an individual,
Yeah.
thing, block of code for each individual, setup. So I think Mike might actually figure that out.
What do you mean there, Scott, about the same question, hide sneak?
What do you mean exactly?
Yeah, I don't know what he means by that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't explain that.
I thought it was your question. I was like, huh?
You're like, okay, I'm waiting for it.
Following. Okay. Okay. So here's the thing: if you're hidden and you're sneaking and you're following someone, that means you're shadowing them. So if we're using the shadow ability, well, there you go. However, yeah. So I think it's hard to say. I think that one reason that I think they had it that way for hide and sneak, to where you couldn't follow somebody while you're hiding, and I think that was done on purpose because I think it'd be a little too overpowered and abusable and all of that stuff. So they're just like, okay, if you're following somebody and you're literally just following them, you're not like trying to sneak around or shadow them, then you have to be visible. So I guess that kind of makes sense in game theory. But I did think of this quite some time ago, and so I think that what I just said kind of draws the line. So it's just a matter of do we think that's the best case, the best result? Yeah, I mean, that's a good point. But I think it's not that harder, because once you can one-shot something, you don't really need help to share experience. So basically, so let's look at the iterations. One iteration is when you're leveling up and you're level 11 and you earn backstab, you're not gonna one-shot things unless you're still hunting gophers. So when you hunt level 11 things with a friend or the whole guild, yeah, then it'll be different, because you're gonna fail and your damage is low. So and then when you're level 75, you probably can't one-shot the high level mobs anyway, so you could still share experience on the very high end and the very low end. So yeah, I guess in the middle, you know, it's okay to not really cater to every iteration. You know, in that way, that's kind of one idea. But I see what you're saying. It obviously makes a difference, you know, to stay in, quote unquote, to stay in a group. But that's part of the Assassin Classic. You're supposed to be hard to find, and you're supposed to be able to sneak around, you know, unknowingly. So I think even when you're with somebody that's on your team, you know, it should kind of stay that way, I think. And it's also fun too, you know, you can emote while you're hidden. Yeah, and of course voice will probably change the game quite a bit.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering just how different it would have been if voice was actually in the game back in the day. And then really a different game.
Yeah. It is, and it'll be interesting to see it and play.
Oh yeah, I remember me and Daleth were using that. What was it? Oh god, Microsoft, yeah, MSN software thing, and it was really delayed because we were on 56K. It was bad. Eventually, I think we just would call each other on the phone.
Yeah, that's true.
Living life for the next drop. Big boy nurse, I'm giving more.
Alright, so I got Plains of Havoc and Day of Core Forest together, and Plains of Havoc and Brishamkar on the north side. I think there's a couple more.
Congratulations, sir, on linking them together. Have another drink on me. Yeah, seriously, on me.
Nice.